Sometimes it's useful to get all the combinations of items from two different lists. Let's take a look at one way that you can do that. So, here in my spreadsheet, I've made a representative example of this question. I have a list of colors. I have a list of sizes. I want a list that has every color and every size. Okay? Let's build this formula from the inside out. So my base formula is going to be the TOCOL function, where I'm first going to pass in my first list and then join that with my second list. So I'm going to use the vertical pipe as my connector and pass in B2 through B5. By itself, that's only going to do the first element of A, or A2 and B2. So I'm going to wrap this whole thing in array formula so that I can actually pass in and accept arrays instead of just single elements. Now I get A2 and B2, A4 and B4, A5 and B5, A5, 6, and, well, we didn't pass in B6. So that's why it's erroring out here. So the next trick that's really going to start the magic here is I'm going to transpose the second list. Transposing takes vertical data and makes it horizontal, or horizontal data and makes it vertical. So what I'm going to end up with is vertical data joining with horizontal data. And due to a trick of how those kind of arrays join together, that's going to actually make them do every element together. If I actually spell transpose instead of transpose. There we go. Every color with every size. Now all I need to do is split this. So I'm going to split, and I need to pass in the text, which is going to be the output of this TOCOL function. And then the delimiter is the character we're separating on. For me, that's the vertical pipe. Just like that, I have exactly the list I'm looking for. Every color in one column, every size for that color in the other column. Every element of this formula is necessary. We need that transpose to get at the horizontal versus the vertical data. We need to use TOCOL to put this into a single column, and then we need to split the entire thing. An array formula or some other formula some other function that enables arrays is necessary. Index works. I know there's a couple others. I like using array formula still in these cases because that's what it's designed to do. That's what it exists for. So I like using array formula as my enabling wrapper, and then split, TOCOL, transpose to get this data working correctly. I love it.